recording. And that's recording. And I can see it recording, and I'm happy about it recording. And
this is great.
okay. All right. Now let's just get right to it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Best of All Possible Souls. It's me, Dia. I'm here with Derby, and we are joined by our inimitable co-host, Trevor Strong. Trevor, say hi.
Hi everyone. Hi Dia. Hi Derby. That was a lovely pronunciation on inimitable.
Inimitable. Yeah, it's always fun to just break that one down into its little components.
It's tricky, yeah.
Because otherwise you would say inimitable, and then you sound like you're saying the really terrible the Italian lingerie brand Intimissimi.
Oh, it's
Intimissimi. When they launched that, it was like with God, was it Victoria's Secret? It was one of the limited brands. My friend and I, when we worked in retail together, we were just like looked at the word, and we were like standing in front of our stores and just going like Intimissimi, and it was terrible. And now J-Lo has brought it back, it would seem.
Oh, well, now it's retro, right?
Yeah,
like
we thought we had left it in like, well, now it's like trying to be a real brand, I guess, and not just like piggybacking on like a Victoria's Secret product line.
Oh, see, that's strange. That's you know what? Good for brands. You know, you love to see them really try and spread their wings.
We love to see brands.
We love brands here.
We love brands. All right. So last time we did a whole bunch of the Profane Capital, which is where we're going back now, Trevor.
Oh, great.
We're going back to the Profane Capital.
There's never enough Profane Capital.
There's never enough Profane Capital. But we got stuff to do in the Profane Capital. We got a man. We helped a friend out.
Yes.
Last time. And he was like, "Oh, I've got a job to do." And we were like, "Yeah, buddy, you got a job to do." We all got jobs to do.
He's off to do something. We don't know what that is yet. I have to assume it is not going to be particularly successful based on his track record, but I sure hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, you know. So we gotta roll down here. We're just getting right into it because,
you know, for whatever reason, when you were doing that, it looked like you were falling, and I was like, oh yeah. No.
No, it definitely had a weird quality to it. Fuck you, buddy. Derby, run. I love the times when the run doesn't quite kick in.
Derby's just like, I'm chill, it's fine.
Yeah, Derby's like, I'm fine. And it's like, no, Derby, you're not fine. Now, homie, you can't come in here.
Yeah, now Derby is fine.
Yeah,
Derby has
fine.
no issues right now.
Derby has no issues.
No issues. Derby is chilling.
Okay, so here's the thing. We gotta find where the boss door is. It's back over there, isn't it? Yeah. And let's see, is the gargoyle still hanging out? There he is. There's up there.
Right.
And there was one another somewhere around here. Oh, there we go. He's making noises, but we're gonna just keep running. We're just running.
Yeah, because we did this whole room before.
Yeah, we didn't need to do this shit.
We finished that up last time.
Yeah, we did this last time. And so now we're gonna traverse the fog.
Oh, what could be back here? Huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But here's our homie.
There he is.
Old friend. I, Siegfried of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Oh, I didn't even realize Yorm had a face.
Yorm has a face. Yorm is a giant with a face. Which is an interesting thing. Dude, Yorm, chill out. I need to do the thing. So we gotta run back up here. And we gotta get this thing called the Storm Ruler. And then we gotta equip the Storm Ruler. We don't gotta do this. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. There's the Storm Ruler. Okay.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, so the Storm Ruler, like, Yorm. I don't actually remember how to use the fucking Storm Ruler.
Dodge, Siegfried.
No, that's not it. What is it? It's a weapon art? Shit. Sigward's got it. Now he's in his second phase. Honestly, you can just tank Yorm and Sigward will totally like end the fight for you. It's really funny.
This is like that the guy in the volcano manor.
Yeah.
Where you can equip the fun little sword and then.
It's also like what's his face in Oh shit.
Oh, we are out of FP.
Oh wow. I don't think it actually matters, maybe is the thing.
Storm has a lot of health.
He's got the most health of like any of the bosses actually. Ah shit.
Oh no!
Yeah. Maybe if we die first.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sigvard.
So here's the funny thing. When Sigward dies, he dies.
Yeah.
Like Sigward doesn't come back. Oh, son of a bitch. See, this is what happens when I start hitting the. I had another Miami Vice left over.
Ooh,
from
nice.
the last time when they were bad. Trevor was like, hey, can I have another 10 minutes before we start? And I'm like, yeah, sure, take your time. I'm just sitting here. So I'm halfway through this already and we're just starting.
I blame myself.
Okay, I gotta remember how to use, because you can charge this bitch out. Ah, you gotta wait for it. And then, no.
Is it like an R2 kind of
Oh,
thing?
you gotta hold the thing down and do the thing. Okay.
So what how much of the quest did we not get of Siegfried if he's dead?
That's basically it. He either lives through that fight or he dies. And either way, that's it. His mission is to come down here. Sigward can actually have kind of a unlike Sigmire.
He can kind of have a happy ending.
I mean, his happy ending is it's like going down to like put down your best friend.
Right.
Because that's what he's there to do. Like, Okay.
So Yorn is Sigmire's best friend. That's so sad.
Or maybe it's one of those things where it's like Sigmire or Yorm. Sigmire is Yorm's last friend, really. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Haha. Run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm Derby. These smoldering bodies out here. So let's see.
Yeah, there's
Nope,
Sid
there it
Meier's,
is. Yep.
The Katarina set.
So he's
basically.
dead. So that means we got to do this fight by ourselves.
Oh no.
Come on, charge up. Nope. Timed that wrong. Timed that wrong.
Oh no.
Timed all of it wrong. Yorm.
You have to go back into the. You have to go into the game data and bring Siegfried back.
Right. That's the thing though. Like Derby makes decisions and they happen, and you know, I'm a little mad because if I had like, I should have just was like, how does the thing work? And I'm like, you just charge it up and just swing it, just like in Zelda. No, not like in Zelda.
It should have been like in Zelda.
It really like it should have been, but. I don't want to start with like none health going into this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I would take the small hit.
Yeah.
Using Estes.
I wonder, can that guy get back here? Oh, he doesn't come back here.
He's uninterested.
You know what? I'm curious. I wonder if we can find if there is friendship in this zone. Out of curiosity.
Would be nice.
It would just be funny because, like, you know, I came in here the first time I played this and didn't know about Yorm's greatsword because I played this at launch. I got here pretty quickly, and I just was just like, well, I guess I gotta like tank this dude while my homie kills him, and then he died. And I came back in the next time and I was like, oh, well, his sword's here.
What do I do now?
I guess I got to take that and just do that way. But, you know, you don't realize that there's a second one thing until like, unless you either run through the whole arena initially, which
I mean, yeah, maybe someone's going to do that.
Yeah, I think like there, you know, I did not notice it my first time through because I was too busy going, there's a fucking giant and now he's on fire and now he's mad at me and my friend is just dead and now I'm assuming he's got double the HP he had or like, you know, double the capabilities he had because is he a summon? I don't know.
No one knows. Great.
First time we get his set. Or the first time we get just the sword is
You gotta die a couple times. This was all a plan, everyone.
nope.
So hard.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, Yorm.
Ah, Yorm. That one's gonna connect. That is one big sword.
Yeah. bitch.
Whoa. It is really cool that he turns like he's enkindled like you are.
Son of a bitch. He's just got so much reach. Cause he got his
so
long
much
ass.
health.
He's got his long ass Yorm arms, and then he's got that fucking Yorm's machete, and it's just like, I think Yorm's machete has like, of the great sword, great axes, I think it has like the longest reach. Like it has the longest hitbox of.
I mean, that certainly seems reasonable.
Of like the player weapon, like the player accessible weapon, like when you can get Yorm's machete, and it has like just stupid reach.
I mean, it's nice that they didn't shortchange you with that. Like, I could see it absolutely being a thing where it's like,
Yeah, like
oh yeah, Yorm gets that reach. You don't.
Well, you still don't have Yorm's arms.
That is true.
You need Yorm's wingspan to really make it work.
You're not hooping like Yorm.
I think it has it's got like the highest natural like AR of like any of the weapons. Like I think like +5 Yorms at like whatever, like I think it needs like 35 strength or whatever to wield it.
Wow.
But like it's got like the highest AR.
I mean, it sounds wild.
Of like all the strength weapons, but like it's it has no combos. So
you just hit.
yeah,
It's
you
boom,
hit once,
boom,
you go boom. Back there trying to get in.
Hey.
Let's actually take a look at this sword. Well, I need to take a minute. Just need to take a beat from getting my
that's
ass beat
reasonable.
down by Yorm. Okay,
we can
great
properly
sword.
mourn poor Siegmeyer.
Yeah, poor Siegmeyer. So the skill on this is the Storm King, which is actually, where we get, who was it? Kind of Demon Souls. Because this is a Demon Souls kind of throwback, if you know.
Mm-hmm. Is it yeah, God. It's in that place with all the
Storm
skeletons.
Ruler, right? Isn't it Storm
Yeah.
Ruler or yeah?
What is that? Yeah. Shoot. Let's see.
Because the Storm Ruler is the sword from Demon Souls that you can get in the, because the Storm.
And there's, I mean, in the Shrine of Storms.
Yeah.
There's the Storm Demon. And I'm pretty sure the Storm Demon allows you to make that sword.
Because the Storm King, the Storm King is honestly cooler than Yorm. Because the Storm King is a giant fucking demonic manta ray.
That thing is hard.
It's hard. It's just fucking hard. Yeah. Giant sword with a broken blade, also known as the Giant Slayer for the residual strength of storm that brings giants to their knees. Yorm the Giant once held 2 of these, but gave one to the humans who doubted him, and left the other to a dear friend before facing his fate as a Lord of Cinder.
Wow.
So the reason we got 2 of them now is because our dear friend, Yorm's dear friend, Siegfried, dropped one. Rip.
Yeah, rip to our friend.
Yeah, rip to our friend. But yeah, so now we got 2 of them. They don't have anything different. They're just storm rulers. Do they?
Just dual wield them.
You could, but I don't think you get anything out of it.
a heck of a thing if you could just like fully dual wield those.
Yeah. Yeah, like just like power stancing storm rulers. That would be cool.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Come to me, Yorm. There we go.
Well, I do like that we got all of Siegmeyer's
We can read it
story,
now, yeah.
Despite him dying, I'm happy we were able to sort of see where he ends up. Yes. Eats that ember.
Bitch. Oops.
Oh no. There we go.
Son of a bitch. What the fuck? My controller trigger just like stuck.
Oh boy.
Son of a bitch.
Stressful ass fight.
Son of a bitch, Yorm.
Nice. He's so fast.
Really is. Come on, Derby. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Oh my word.
Oh my god, that was stressful.
Yeah. Good god. Whew. Okay. Well.
Well, thanks for watching,
go.
everyone. We'll see you next week.
I mean, I was gonna say, how are you gonna keep going after that?
Oh my god.
Yorm.
So yeah, so that was Yorm. Here's Yorm. So everyone in here is like slag. Like they're all just. This is basically everyone from the Profane Capital, and they've all been just fucking, like, torched by the Profane Flame. Clearly.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just rough to have to deal with the Profane Flame.
Yeah.
As Sigvard's unfortunate fate will show us.
And so we've got another.
What a great statue.
Yeah, great. Like it's got these weird legs with like lion heads for the kneecaps.
Yeah.
And then, there are these dudes holding it up. Could they have faces? Oh yeah, they got faces. They got these weird Greek faces. So it's these guys.
With Return of the Greeks.
Are they being crushed or are they holding it up, do you think?
I think they're holding it up. I think it's like that famous picture of like, this is how society works, and it's like everyone holding up different layers while the fat cats are on top.
But are those people not being crushed?
I mean,
are they? Yeah, they're holding it up.
They are. You're right. you're not wrong.
Shout out to using all the Estus in that fight. I guess technically the last Estus was me. It was just queued up from me trying to get through Yorm, not believing that one Storm Ruler shot was gonna go pop off.
I mean, I was pretty convinced that we were not going to get that off.
Yeah, I didn't think it happened. Microsoft, we need to talk about the triggers on the Xbox One controllers.
Yep, because they are not helping out.
They are not helping out. They have a tendency to stick, and they really get sticky when you pull them back all the way. So fix that shit.
Mr. Gates, our people are dying.
This is Xbox Phil.
I'm sorry, Xbox Phil.
Xbox Phil.
You're right. It is Xbox Phil.
So there's one other thing we could get in the profane capital.
And what's that?
It is, the babies with the hands.
Ugh, yes. I do know the babies with the hands.
They're called something cool. They've got a cool name. I don't remember.
It's not. I mean, their full name is not babies with the hands.
No, they're babies. Their name is not babies with the hands. Because there is an axe, that is down there somewhere. I think it's in the chapel where there's like all of them.
Mm-hmm. There's like 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah, and there's an axe called Eleonora. And I'm just going to read it. The strange weapon found among malformed inhabitants of the profaned capital. The profane flame was triggered by the curse of these women, relatives of a certain oracle. But despite their culpability, they went on living without any cares.
Culpability?
Yeah. That's right. The monstrosity of sin.
The monstrosity of sin.
Yeah. Those are the hand babies.
That's such a what an unbelievably troubling name.
Here's the description from Fextra Life: a repulsive monster that slumbers in the profaned capital, with a frothing mouth shaped like a hand, stone-like flesh, and eyes on its chest. These monstrosities live up to their name.
Oh, yeah. No lie said.
But yeah. I don't think there's anything. Yeah. But so there's an axe down there, and that gives us a bit of weird lore about the fall of the profaned capital and the curse thing. But then I think we also get a bunch of that from good old Yorm.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have to read our Yorm soul.
Soul of Yorm the Giant, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength. Yorm is not. He's a mandatory fight because he is one of the souls that you. Yorm is the descendant of an ancient conqueror, but was asked by the very people once subjugated to lead them, serving as both a weighty blade and a stone-hard shield. So
Yorm is not the conqueror.
No, Yorm is the son of the conqueror.
Who's the conqueror then?
So there's some speculation on this one. The most the most likely one that is, if in terms of if it's a character that we know, and it's not just like a whatever,
Yeah, which I mean seems equally as likely.
People like to make connections. There is the conqueror of Carthus, Lord Wolnir, who is big, and whose catacombs, his tomb is fairly nearby.
Yeah, sure, of course.
And also kind of subterranean. But like
that would add up.
Yeah. So that's like the most likely one. I can't remember who the other one was. Nope, don't remember. But we can talk to this guy now.
Thou returned, and a fine day it is.
Fine day it is.
So,
we got some stuff for you, guy. Okay, so
there's the blade.
There's Yorm's great machete, and there's also Yorm's great shield.
Wow.
So here we go. Let's get some Yorm lore.
I'm excited. He's a really neat guy.
Yorm is really interesting. I wish there was Yorm feels like they wanted more for him, and they couldn't figure out how to fit in all these bosses to be a little bit more something than they are. Great machete wielded long ago by Yorm the Giant. Yorm once lumbered on the front lines with a great shield, but one day, in place of his shield, a left-hand notch was added to his machete, enabling the smashing technique that would become the legacy of his later years. So he had this machete, and then he just said, "Now I'm gonna make a hole in it. I'm gonna be able to grab it like a weirdo, and just slam it down on the ground." But now let's find out why he doesn't have a shield anymore. Great shield used long ago by Yorm the Giant increases the user's poise. That's why you use Yorm's great shield. As a lord, Yorm risked everything and fought unflinchingly as a one-man vanguard. Following the loss of the one he wished to protect, he forsook his shield.
Wow.
Yeah. So we don't know who Yorm wanted to protect, but
I love Yorm's shield. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's got this weird, it's just this kind of weird vibe to it. But 100% physical, 73% stability, great shield, heavy as hell. You need 40 strength just to hold it. It's a beast. But it's also if you want a shield, because it increases your poise, and it's a great shield with 100% physical resist.
That's a real shield.
Yeah, it's a shield shield. And then there's Yorm's great machete, which of course just 38 strength just to hold it.
It rules. It's so good. If we were doing a different build, I would say let's pop it on right now.
It's fun because on the one hand it's Yorm's great machete. It's a great axe like the other machete that we have that Derby liked. The one problem with it is it lacks the combo, and it's really surprising how much you really miss that one extra hit.
Yep.
Because having to wind up for a second hit really slows you down. Unless you're chasing down casters and you're just you're sure you're gonna get that hit off.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a shame because Yorm has the combo and it's so deadly.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose it makes sense that they're not going to give it to the player.
Yeah, you can't give that to the player because you can't turn the player into Yorm. You have to.
That would not be great. Yeah.
You have to let the player fall off a little bit. There's part of me that is tempted to get the great shield, but I think we'll leave it.
So I pulled up what Sigvard does if you let him live. It's kind of interesting. Or not let him live, or if he lives. Would you like me to read it?
Yeah, read it.
Okay, so when you fight Yorm, he joins in the fight, of course. And then you talk to Sigvard one final time after Yorm is slain. The conversation after Yorm leads into making a toast and then taking a nap, and I'll read the toast after. If you proceed to walk toward the bonfire without resting at it, and continue onward toward the throne, he will collapse behind you dying and leave his gear behind for you to pick up. If he does not collapse after walking to the throne, walking toward the door should yield the same results. So it's interesting, he dies kind of regardless. Afterward, after Yorm is defeated, it seems I'm in your debt once again. My thanks. I could not have kept my promise without you. Now for a final toast. Siegbrow. To your valor, and my old friend Yorm. Long may the sun shine. Laughing. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast. You are a true friend. Best of luck with your duty. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it says maybe he survived, but it seems like the fact that if you don't talk to him right away, he just dies indicates that that's it for him. He spends himself regardless.
Yeah. I mean, there are no truly happy endings in.
No.
But also,
a bit. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, sometimes you just have a job to do and you get it done, and then that's it. You're good. You know.
And I think the that there is, long may the sunshine being in there. There's a bit of the Sunbro tragedy in there as well. You go so long to the point that you are yourself, overcome by the infection and become something more and terrible, or die.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna eat the soul of Yorm because I'm not gonna use a shield. I don't know how to use a fucking shield in these games.
It's so true.
I just honestly, I wouldn't even know what to do with the shield.
It also is just it would take so many levels to get up to it, since it's 40 strength to wield.
Welcome
Oh,
home,
believe me, we're getting
Speaker.
that strength. I'm actually curious. Okay, we need 125. I think this number actually goes up. Actually,
as the game goes on, really.
as you level
Very
up, I
well.
think it's
Then
a
touch
function of your
nourishment.
level or your deaths or
Brutal.
something like that. Yeah, it is brutal. Okay. We can get. Oh man, that gets us right up to 400 attack power.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's pretty good.
That's a big jump.
Yeah. Or you can get up to 164. Yeah, we're just gonna.
I think that feels great.
That feels good. Still need 25,000 souls for our next level, but hey,
That's how it goes.
That's how it is.
I wonder, is it like do you add up the levels that you gained with the Dark Sigil? Is that how it's calculated?
I don't remember.
Because I'm realizing, if it's 25,000 souls, essentially you'd be paying about 5 or 6 souls worth, or 5 or 6 levels worth, which is what you.
Wasn't he?
Yeah. I don't have any shards, so we can't reinforce anything.
Nope.
Because we need chunks,
Ready.
and we haven't found any chunks.
You have ashes to give to her.
Do I? I already gave him, I thought.
Wait, Yorn's ashes?
We don't have
Ashen
Yorm's
one.
ashes.
Oh, I thought you got. I'm sorry, I thought you got
No.
ashes of a
No, we didn't get any
of
ashes.
a lord.
anymore.
Okay.
We got big soul of a lord.
Yeah, we sure did.
Actually,
It was just like it was like a head.
yeah. I want to see how much. That give me 8,000. That's not enough to get my next level. But we'll hold on to it because that's
Ashen
close
Smart.
enough to get me another level. But also, do you have anything I want to buy?
Ashen 1.
I need to go talk to Patches.
Excellent.
Let's see if Patches has anything yet.
Hello again.
Hey,
Welcome to
Patches.
Patches. Can't resist it.
Do you have anything interesting and new? No. Huh. Did we buy this set from him, or does he just not have it because we got it?
I mean, we bought his set from him. Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah.
It must be because we got it.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. He wasn't able to scavenge it.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have to go back through the Irithil dungeon because there's a thing that we've left undone there.
But not another thing.
Another thing, yeah, because because remember we needed to go to the profane capital so that we could get the key, so that we could go back to the dungeon, and it was a whole thing.
Yeah, and what is this? For want of a key, it all was lost.
I'm trying to, this is the best.
Okay, yeah. You got the cinders of a lord, so you can put that on his throne. I'm sorry, that's what I saw.
Oh, the cinders of a lord, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think there are little mounds on the chairs.
Makes sense.
Never opened this door.
That's because it does not open from that side.
It doesn't open from that side, but I don't remember how we get to that door from where we're trying to go.
Good
Yeah,
memory.
don't you wake
I thought
up
that
on
was
me.
just a body. Oh yeah, because there's this is where the wheel of no, I thought this was where the wheel of bone guys were. This is where these annoying guys are.
Yeah. Okay, so then I need to... Don't remember exactly where we need to go, but I will try to give this my best shot.
You can just run around.
Yeah, we're just gonna run around. Maybe we die. Maybe we die and lose all our
Everyone loves
souls. I
that.
don't give a shit. This is Dark Souls, baby. You die, you lose all your souls.
It's 11,000 souls. It's not that bad.
Yeah, that's not that much. I don't... Oh, shit.
Ah,
Fucking weird.
I hate it.
Okay.
There are too many weird babies in this zone.
There are definitely way too many weird babies in this.
Please eliminate two.
Okay. Not in here. Where is what I'm looking for? There's those assholes in there. It's not
mean, that's
back
good.
there, I don't think. Where is it? This takes me out, right? Yeah, this just... Not over there. This takes me to that thing where I kept being convinced there was a way through. And there most certainly is not. Don't
One of those guys.
Don't you fucking do that shit. Yeah, you can't get through here, homie. Yeah. You can try all you want, but you can't. Where? Oh, there it is.
It's like, is there no way to call the elevator? That seems cruel.
Nope. Gotta give you the switch. Because we're looking for a prisoner. A specific prisoner.
I'm really excited to see which specific prisoner this is.
Yeah, I don't think this is actually the way to go either. Because I still don't remember what gesture we're supposed to get for that.
Well, it's not Siegbrow or that. I mean, we certainly haven't learned it. If that's the
Yeah. Okay. I think it's up in this bullshit. I think it's somewhere back up in this bullshit. Not in here. But back over this way. Nope, not up in here. I think we went... Oh, shit. No, don't follow me. Where does this take me? This takes me down to the profane capital. This is the problem with all this shit is that it's just one hell of a wacky ass zone.
It's real weird, and I mean everything looks kind of the same.
And this is kind of a thing I do like this is that like if you don't do this all in one kind of big swoop, you got to remember this shit, and I don't.
I mean, good luck remembering it, even if you do it in one big swoop.
Yeah.
You have to have a pretty decent memory.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wow, nice one. Oh,
This-
what's this?
There it is. Now here's the thing. Okay.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd all but forgotten me. How sweet. Good to know that a skinny little heretic can still turn heads. Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Accept my apologies for mistaking you for one of those leeches. So, what business have you here? This is a land of monstrosities, and I am no exception. You're here to save me, but I'm guilty. A wretched child of the abyss. Is that something you can forgive? Oh, really? You are no ordinary woman. Very well. Besides, I've grown tired of imprisonment. I am Carla, and I accept your proposal.
Phew, and we didn't get killed, and she didn't get killed. You can.
That's a tricky part.
Yeah, you can absolutely lose Carla here. And
Wow.
Yeah. But we
That would suck.
rescued some locked up witch. Some skinny little heretic.
Some skinny little heretic.
yeah.
I like her Sex in the City energy.
Carla's great. Okay. And now, of course, Carla is going to be holed up in this little hovel over here.
Oh, nice. Finally.
Just being a Carla. But yeah, so
What a
here's
Carla.
Carla. Let's now that we're
Every
done.
friend group has a Carla.
Now we're done with Irithyll Dungeon. Thank God.
I'm happy. I'm happy for you.
There's like
mostly.
more junk there. Like there's that whole tunnel that like we didn't go through, but there's nothing of note, like big note, for us. So we're done with it as far as I'm concerned. We got Carla. Carla's what you're there for.
There you are. As I said, I am Carla, and am grateful to you. Now, what shall we do? The only thing that might interest you is my sorcery,
No, Derby's a dum-dum.
although my dark
Very-
arts are a detestable sort.
But she likes
That
it, so
wouldn't
she's not
interest you.
gonna.
Would it?
So we can
Probably still
learn
has to learn.
we can learn the dark sorceries from Carla. It'll open Carla up
You're
for
a wicked one, aren't you?
I like
Very well.
telling
Humans
Carla
are the
that she's
dark.
okay.
And you are no different. Some may avert their eyes, but the truth remains the truth.
Well, Derby's been all through
careful, though.
things. Derby.
Few humans are privy to this knowledge.
Derby once embraced the
Let
dark.
it be
It's
a
true.
secret, kept between you and I.
So here's Carla, and she will teach us dark sorceries, like dark edge, strike with a blade formed of humanity's darkness.
Ooh, cool.
A forbidden dark sorcery strikes with blade formed of humanity's darkness. Passed from mother to daughter, this blade was intended for protection and as a means of taking one's own life. The young girl never swung it more than once. She also
Extremely dark.
she also immediately knows affinity. A forbidden dark sorcery casts a dark manifestation of humanity. It appears to be an expression of envy or perhaps love towards another that will tenaciously pursue its target, even if, like so many human desires, it amounts to nothing but misfortune.
Wow.
Yeah. So Carla's got that, but we can give Carla our pyromancy tokens that are like the Grave Warden
A pyromancy tome, have we?
Ah, okay, great.
And one that resonates with the dark. Yes, well suited to me. Very well. If this is your wish, I will unravel the thing the best I can. Besides, it will be nice to play master for once.
So what do we get from that? We get the Black Flame and Blackfire Orb.
Okay.
These classics. Pyromancy discovered by Grave Wardens after High Lord Wolnir fell to the abyss creates a giant black flame in hand. Black flames born from the abyss bear no shadow. They are said to be the impenetrable fires of humanity. And this is more pyromancy discovered by High Lord Wolnir. Hurls a black fireball. The black flame inflicts dark damage, striking targets with weighty force. I really do love the illustrations that they use for spells in Dark Souls games. Like they've always,
I do too.
They've always been good. But so that's Carla. Does Carla just actually talk to her?
Hello again. Thank goodness. Yes. You require my sorceries, I presume. There is one thing that you should know. There is a darkness within man, and I am afraid you will peer into it. Whether the fear will spark self-reflection or a ruinous nostalgia is up to you entirely. Fear not. Your choice will bring you no scorn. There is one thing that you... There is... What?
So that's all Carla has to say.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I am also seeing why you said, like, it's a bummer that you can't really do Hexer until, like, way late in the game.
Yeah. And, like, it, I don't really remember hexing actually being all that, like, worthwhile in this. It doesn't hit like the truck like it does in Dark Souls 2. I guess like it never felt worth the investment when I tried it. Even late in the game, respecking, like level like soul level like 120, and just like being like, okay, let's respec and try hex, and it was just like
it didn't yet.
It just didn't. Things just have so much HP. And like, I don't know, FP management was less interesting than spell slots to me.
Yeah, I agree. FP management just kind of is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's another meter.
It's another
spell slots like being a discrete thing makes it a whole different game.
Mm-hmm. I also like I can't look at a meter and understand what. Like my brain can't do that math. Like, how many like, centimeters of meter I have left is going to equal, the number of spells I can cast and things like that. It's like, no, it's much better to just know, to have a number and go, my ammo is low.
That seems correct to me. Yes.
Yeah. Let's see if we can. We got to put them on the things. That's right. So you can put the Citizen Alert. I like this one because it's just little heads.
Yeah, tiny little heads. It also looks like they're all wearing their little
hats. Yeah.
Look at your little hats.
This is Yorm's seat because it's big, and it's just big head.
Oh my!
Or is that Wolnir? That might be. No, I can't remember.
No, that's Yorm.
That's
I think.
Oh, actually. Let's see. Who is this? St. Aldrich of the Deep. We haven't fought St. Aldrich yet.
Yeah.
Ludleth the Exile. He's still there.
Can't put Nash of him on there.
No, so I guess that's
what we got.
Abyss and then Yorm. Okay. Wolnir wasn't one of the guys. What am I thinking? Wolnir's just an asshole who died.
Yeah, he died.
All right, so that's 2 out of 4.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, Now
we're like, does that mean we're halfway done, or is that one of those tricks?
it doesn't mean we're halfway done because game is long. There's some other things that we have to take care of. There's some side bosses, things like that. But for now, our next step is to figure out where we were in Earthel.
Of course.
Yeah. So we went down in the distant manor. We went through this whole kind of sewers and like a boathouse, and
Yep.
we ended up in the distant manor. And I think that's everything that's on that arc. I'm pretty sure
We've covered your
we covered the distant manor leg of it. So I think we need to go back to the Church of Yorshka
Okay.
and pick up there.
Makes sense.
Because there's some wild shit in here, and this is where our homie of a store, Henri was. He was here, remember? And like, this is where he would have died if we let him die.
Yeah, but he would have been killed by his friend.
Yeah, well, he would have been killed. Well, he could have been killed by his friend, or he could have been killed here by an agent of Uria of Londor.
Oh, right.
But we were like,
completely
nah,
missed
Uria,
that,
fuck you suck.
and killed her.
Yeah, and killed her, so she couldn't enact her plans, and Derby
That
didn't have
seems
to
reasonable.
get married. And now we're back here where there's the big fire guys.
Right.
And it's snowy, and look at this. Is
Is that just the dark sky? Is it smoke? It's just the dark sky, I guess.
yeah. There's castle on the hillside, and there's a kind of a weird keep over there.
It's very cool.
Yeah. I wonder what that's
It's very
about over
cold.
there. Near the castle. There's that weird. There's that other thing over there.
Yeah.
On the hill, looking out from the big Gothic city. There's been little places like that looking out from the great Gothic city before, on a hillside that we can see from down in the Gothic city.
And we've been able to get to those.
We've been able to get to those. Yeah, we're full of books and a dragon. So there's Fatty.
Oh. What a classic.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh boy.
So there's some guys over there, and then there's these guys back over here.
Oh, they want out.
Door doesn't open from this side. There's another guy down there.
Wow.
Let's just go
Okay,
take
we got
care-
a lot of options.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on around here. Okay, I guess we couldn't backstab him, but that's okay.
Not a big deal.
Soul of a weary warrior. I'm a weary warrior.
Favorite Creedence
Oh,
Clearwater
so these
Revival
guys,
album.
yeah, these guys are gonna just kind of like mosey.
They
Is
even
the
have
thing?
sort of the clip clop sound. They sound like a horse.
Yeah, they do. When they
Clip-clop.
walk weird, you know, like
They're
you
pilgrims.
got a whole procession going on.
They're telling some Canterbury tales.
you can't say the Canterbury Tales to me without me thinking about Caitlin Collins and the tweets that almost got her canceled.
Oh, I don't remember that. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's
Whoa!
oh, and now you're gonna dance on me and shit?
Wow.
Yeah. Lightning gem.
All right.
That lets you put crackle fire on the sword. Oh,
And
someone-
while fun,
it's
sounds expensive.
it's good if you're gonna be if you're faith. Like if you wanna go down the faith tree, like
That
put
makes
the crackle
total
fire
sense.
on that shit. Go for it. Go
Can
nuts.
you? Is that a secret door over there? Is that anything?
Hidden path ahead. Says so.
There we go.
Trevor, you found a secret path.
I found a secret path.
You
I'm
found
so
a
bad
secret
at that,
path.
but I did it this time.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm so
look at
proud of
this.
myself.
So we found a magic clutch ring. and a little courtyard that leads down to seemingly nothing, but
I appreciate that this corpse has its hand up in such a way that you would see its clutching.
yeah.
Good environmental storytelling.
Yeah,
Right
that's good. I think I've died inside the invisible wall.
It seems that way.
Look at
Yeah.
this weird little choir over here.
Giant bishop or something.
Yeah, there's like a weird giant bishop, and he's got a soft serve.
He's eating good.
He got a soft serve. This one doesn't have a soft serve.
He's on a diet.
He's got a little staff. There's all these children. They have swords.
Oh, that's not safe.
Yeah, they all have swords. This is over here. This doesn't take us to anywhere. Can't go down there. Can't go over here anywhere. That doesn't do anything for us. Okay.
Dead end.
Dead end indeed.
There's a lot going on here. Oh
There
my
is a
gosh.
lot going on in this.
I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah. I don't want to run into that, like, gang squad. What's this over here? Door doesn't open from this side.
Nothing opens from this side.
Nothing opens from this side. No. But here's something on a body. A large titanite shard. We don't
only it
really
were
need that,
a
but we might need that
slab.
eventually should we ever
Whatever. we
decide to try a different sword or something. I don't know. Okay, what's over this way? This is where we killed that one guy. And we can't go through there. And we can't... Wait, is that a doorway over there? No, that's just a little alcove. And there's not even a god in it.
do. Pointless.
Yeah, that's a Bauhaus reference for the astute listener. The
I liked
astute
it.
audience member will know. Oh, hey, God and Alco. I know that song.
The astute and hip audience member.
That's just fatty.
Yeah. May.
Okay.
This audience
Let's
member
see.
also knows the fate of Bela Lugosi.
And then those guys are walking back. Oh, you found me. You found me, Trevor.
Oh no, the gang squad saw you.
They saw me.
You're toast.
Is there like anything over this way that's actually remotely interesting or worthwhile? I don't think so. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Gotta kill that gang squad, I guess.
No, I don't.
Oh, good.
They don't drop anything.
Oh, I thought they were just standing in your way.
No, they're not in my way. They left and they went to go do their little walk. And they go to do their little walk, and then we're done with them, basically.
Interesting.
Is there
Okay.
anything up here? No. No hidden path ahead. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That's nice.
It's disappointing, but it's nice of them to say. Okay, let's, I guess... Oh, you know, I think it is. I do have to go back to the hidden manor, but I think maybe I can get to the part that I care about from this direction more readily.
Hmm.
Yeah, I see you over there. And then there's these assholes. They're all down here.
Oh yeah, this room.
But... Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Falls from the fucking rafters. That's
An
wild.
assassin. Some straight up Elden Ring nonsense there.
Yeah, wow, for real. Is it back in here? No, it's not back in here. It's not this shit. Not over there. Yeah, I know. You look to scream, and then all these dudes show up, and blah, 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 blah. And we're just going to run away. Because we don't
I
care.
gotta say, this is a massive manor.
It's huge. Like, it's really
If this were your
interesting.
manor, it's unbelievable.
It's the thing that's really interesting about Irithyll is that it's not very like it's simultaneously like super central to the game and then like not kind of crucial at all. You know, like there's not a whole lot going on here, but it's such a big zone and there's so much like peril and all kinds of shit going on here.
I feel
Okay.
like, yeah, it really is that kind of thing where that interconnectedness of Dark Souls 1 has never really been replicated.
No.
And in Dark Souls 2, I think it works because they aren't even going for that.
Yeah.
But here you're just like, oh, I feel like in a more sort of come on. I feel like in a sexist message.
I was like, why is woman required ahead? What do I need for this section? Okay, so here's where we needed to be. I remembered now. It was actually back through the manor section. So down at the end of the hallway, there is one of those like fucked up Anne Orlando knights and a painting of Guinevere looking sassy. And
Oh yeah.
and then
Behold, chest ahead.
and then up
et cetera.
here there's another one of those knights with a bow, a great bow, the dragon killing great bow or whatever.
A classic kind of thing, yes.
Yeah, it's can't get up there that way. We get some beautiful wallpaper and some paintings. And as soon as I remember how to get up there, we'll get up there and this room will. I do love the way we use just this like terrible blinding Mamoru lighting.
It is Mamoru lighting. You're
With
right.
just intense glare from a high contrast light source.
This whole place looks like Angel's Egg.
We definitely please look forward to on the No Cartridge Patreon the episode that Trevor and I recorded earlier this week where we
Yep.
talked about Angel's Egg.
It's very good. It was an excellent episode.
Come over here, homie. Yeah. What'd you think about that shit, huh?
You got Lord. These guys are always...
God, these dudes are such large Titanite head. Fuck you and your Titanite shard.
That's not helpful.
No, that's not helpful at all. And god damn, he hits like truck. It doesn't take hits, and so we got some wild paintings over there. I can't leave this spot because the man will shoot the big arrows at me, but I can pull out some binoculars and take a look around. So there's just kind of like a wall, like the wall of like Lothric City. It looks like.
It's one of those. It's one of those paintings you see in a manor that's very old. It's not the best painting. It's just there.
And then here's a big fancy chair.
Maybe Yorm's chair.
And no, it's not Yorm's chair.
You're right. It's not Yorm's chair.
No, that's a chair for a regular large man, not a giant. That's keep this image in your mind. Just tuck it away. Tuck it away. There's some clues to this, like just the sky and the way there's kind of a sort of a bowl shape to it all. You see, there's a gentle curving to it. There are structures in Dark Souls that involve gentle curving, that are of incredible importance. And it's just kind of these weird, just like spooky goth person, Etsy, like, screen prints of just I guess Anne Orlando or Irithyll or one of the others. But then there's Guinevere over there. The way we saw her.
Oh
when
yeah,
we
it's exactly the way. Wow, that's pretty cool. I also like that it's an unfinished painting. You can see how it's the fragment.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm using my mouse to do this, but no one can see that.
Gesturing.
Yeah, like look there.
Yeah. So there's some interesting. I mean, the paintings here are they unfinished or are they just like decayed? I don't know.
It's a good question.
So that
That's
happens.
the only. Yeah.
There's that asshole. He lets you know what's up.
Hers is the only one I'm confident in saying is unfinished.
It's unfinished?
Has the you know what it looks like? It looks like that classic painting of George Washington that's unfinished.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we can go through here. There's a staircase, because there's always a staircase in Dark Souls.
Naturally.
And
it's about going up and down.
There's no one over there, but there's this guy over here. We gotta let him know what's up. Derby will get this eventually. Derby's okay, yeah.
It worked anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Titanite shards. Lots of Titanite shards.
I wish we could like combine them or something.
You
That'd
would,
be
yeah.
cool.
If this was a crafting game, we would be able to combine them. And so that's the last of the bad guys up here, except for this asshole with the bow, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So we gotta just get up on this asshole.
He has a problem.
Oh shit, I forgot about the fucking frostbite jars. Yeah, you gonna keep doing that shit? Oh, Derby.
Oh, that was cool.
That was sick, Derby. More Titanite
That was
shards.
really sweet.
You want to give me your bow? Jerk off.
Only arrows. I'm sorry, we can't process this as an engine to knock. Okay, we figured it out. Great. Oh.
Yeah, Derby doesn't play with that shit. All right, what's down this way? What's down?
Is that a? No, that's a window. I thought it was a door.
Yeah, there's just we get these, you know, this is to let us know that we're back in you know, high society. We've got.
Oh yeah, this is fancy.
We've got, you know, we got marble everywhere. We've got these little candles. Who's setting all these candles up? We got these little, you know, these little bench seats. Their upholstery is actually in pretty good condition.
And they're red, which is the rich color of upholstery.
Yeah. You know, and there's just these jars that do frostbite everywhere. All right. So here we go.
Here we go.
It's time for 3 chests, none of which are mimics. Isn't that neat? The Leo ring. Is that a chest? It's not a mimic. The Leo ring, Smo's great hammer.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
all right.
Do we
Wow.
remember who gives us the Leo ring?
That would be Ornstein.
Ornstein. And we get a divine blessing. Now, the divine blessing is an interesting touch because...
That's a Guinevere thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So we get... I kind of do love this. We have this kind of like this beautiful entryway with the painting of Guinevere at the end. And we got like, there's some weird like nods. We get the Silver Knight who's shooting arrows. Who's shooting the big fuck off arrows. And then we have Guinevere being represented by Divine Blessing, which just remind us. The Queen of Lothric, married to the former king Osiros, was initially revered as a goddess of fertility and bounty. After giving birth to Ocelot, her youngest, she quietly disappeared. So that's interesting. This is for the Queen of Lothric. It has not always been the Queen of Lothric.
Yeah.
Let me.
At one point, it was. I can look that up. The Dark Souls 1 flavor
Yeah.
text. I like that she gave birth to someone named Ocelot. Which...
If you look up Dark Souls 1, I'm going to look up Dark Souls 2, and we can compare them.
Great. All right, so the Dark Souls wiki says, Divine Blessing. Holy water from Goddess Guinevere. Fully restore HP and undo irregularities. The Goddess of Sunlight Guinevere, daughter of the great Lord of Sunlight Gwyn, is cherished by all as the symbol of bounty and fertility.
So, in Dark Souls 1, we get Guinevere, and she is the source of the divine blessing, blah, 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 blah. Dark Souls 2, holy water endowed with a divine blessing, water blessed by an ancient goddess. Her name is long forgotten, and the Magic Academy of Melthria denies even her existence. In any age, there are those who refuse to see reason. It is their meddling that distorts the truth. So, in Dark Souls 2, it's Guinevere becomes like this like heresy.
Naturally. And in this, it's like you don't even get the Guinevere element.
No, now we get a new
person,
a new queen, married to the former king Osiris. And we're gonna find out about that eventually.
You still get fertility too, which is kind of
it's still fertility.
What's Smo's hammer say in Leo's ring?
Oh yeah, we should read those, shouldn't we? Equipment. Smo's hammer. Smo's great hammer. Twisted great hammer associated with Smo, the last knight to remain at his post, guarding the ruined cathedral. Restore HP while attacking a carrier from Smo's past as an executioner.
It's kind of rude of Smo to steal HP while he executes people.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing about that. All right, and then the Leo ring. I think we actually want to put the Leo ring on, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it's stress weapons. That's right. What was I thinking of? The Ring of Blades, maybe. Ring associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein, one of the 4 knights of Gwyn, the First Lord. Strength and stress weapon counterattacks. Ornstein was the first knight of the Sun's eldest born, and his cross spear is said to have pierced scales made of stone.
It's interesting that this remembers who Ornstein is. That it's about Gwyn, and it's about the first knight of the Sun's eldest born, and all that. But the divine blessing is now not that anymore.
Yeah,
Guinevere has been forgotten to time.
That is interesting. And now do you remember who's the fucking first knight of the sun? I don't remember who the first knight of the sun is.
Well, wouldn't it have been? Isn't that Ornstein? Isn't that what it says?
Is that what it says? I
thought that was the implication there.
Ornstein was the first knight of the sun's eldest born.
Oh.
Yeah, he's.
Oh,
yeah.
Weird. So yeah, who's the? Wow. Okay, I read that.
Yeah, that's why I'm
wrong.
like, who's the eldest son?
Yeah, I thought it was the first knight of the eldest born of the sun.
Yeah, no.
So I thought it was.
You weary of betrayal.
Oh no. Yeah, who would the first knight of the sun be?
Where's the betrayal? Maybe that's.
That it's not a hidden.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ring. Curious what our friends at Vextra Life think about that first Knight of the Sun.
Yeah, that's a. Uh-oh. Londor Pale Shade.
Uh-oh, betrayal.
Betrayal. Betrayal indeed. Oh, I see the pale shade. And there's doggos. There's the pale shade. Come on. Come on, Londor Pale Shade. Londor Pale Shade. Come on. Oh, you're gonna cast shit at me?
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Looks like a hunter.
Down you go. Pale Shade. Oh, we get the mannequin claws.
Mannequin claws. We love it.
I love it. Love the mannequin claws.
There's no
nothing
details about who that is.
Even if you read the description for the Leo ring, no one says anything.
Yeah, no one's really concerned of that.
It's really interesting. Oh, who's throwing shit at me?
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, this, well, that suggests that it's Solaire? That doesn't seem right.
That can't make sense. Yeah, that's just not. Damn. That's right, Derby.
Let's go.
Derby fucking showing them.
Oh, there's a theory about you being the sun's firstborn.
I mean, that... God, fuck these assholes. They're fucking...
Jeez.
They're fucking magic. Yeah, I see you dogs. I gotta take care of this asshole first. Okay. God damn. Everyone calm down. Okay, nothing over there. This is a beautiful courtyard otherwise though. This reminds me a lot of that like, you know, Ilium Lois.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say there's a lot of like, to me it's just like it feels like glintstone stuff all over the place.
Large Titanite shot. I can't take this.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, so here's the thing. You step on this and see what happens.
That is the thing. Ooh, it goes up. We love when it goes up.
And we love a door.
That
We love
opens
a
from
short-
this side.
We love a shortcut.
We love a shortcut.
Yeah.
And take that.
Where does this take us from? Oh, okay, I see. It's not... It's kind of an awkward shortcut, but it'll do.
Shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely a shortcut. Like, wow. But, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We love that.
Okay, so let's go back down a bit and just... So it's over this way. We'll go up these stairs and see what's around here. Nothing over here. We can see this beautiful like cityscape.
That is something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really nice skybox.
And I really like, you know, with the moon and like the you know the very like, you know, high medieval city, and just it's a good time. This is a good kind of inversion of when you first come to Anne Orlando.
Right, yeah. This is all dark. There's a moon as opposed to all bright with the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing I always liked about Anne Orlando is that when you first come to it, it's not really necessarily like daylight. It's almost kind of like, you know, it's a transitional time of the day. You know,
It's almost a fluorescence. Like it.
yeah. What the fuck? What the shit?
Hey.
What was that? Oh shit! Damn, Derby, you failed some perception checks there. I'm gonna jump down here. Punk.
You made it.
I did.
I knew you would.
Large Titanite shard. And then what's up this way?
Come on.
More ladders. Up and down, up and down. Oh god. There's all these assholes up here.
That's a lot of them.
It's just, I think it's just two actually.
Is it? Breathing threw me off.
Yeah. Okay.
Were there only two? Oh, that's not so
Yeah.
bad. Okay.
And that, so that, I guess that gets us up here. Oh, there's a couple more down there, but they're down there and we're up here.
That's right. Take that, you guys.
Yeah. Neener, neener, neener. Derby's not above saying neener, neener, neener.
Derby loves saying neener, neener,
Soul of a
neener.
weary warrior. Oh, I hear clippity clopping. I hate
That
when
must-
they clippity clop, Trevor.
That's the gank. That's the gank squad.
It's not the gang squad. It's just this guy with a
Oh.
scythe. Yeah, Pontiff Knight, great scythe. Let's go.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, there's another asshole up here. Hey, I'm over here, buddy. Come over here. Come clippity clop. Don't you want to clippity clop over here? Fine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Howard Souls.
Thought you could fucking... There's a summon sign. Black Hand Gothard. We know Black Hand. Ring ahead, therefore time for jumping. So we can jump down there. We can get that ring.
That is cool.
Endless. Let's summon Endless.
Ooh, I like Endless.
We used to love Endless.
Cool.
Let's go, Endless. So I guess there is a boss here. I didn't think the boss was here just yet. Hey, Endless. Let's bow at Endless.
Endless has our build.
Endless
pretty
has
much.
our sword. Endless, you look so cool with that big ass sword. You ready to do it, Endless?
Two gutses going at it here.
Two guts is going at it. Oh, Endless put fire on the sword?
That rules. Let's go, Endless.
Let's go. Oh, what's it? What's
Pontiff.
Pontiff Sullivan. I didn't remember him here. Which is very interesting. Now that I'm just like, I don't remember him here. Oh, hey, Endless. Whoa. Hey, Pontiff Sullivan, chill out. Holy
Wow.
shit.
Holy moly.
Whoa, buddy.
Yikes. Oh my word.
Jesus. My guy. Oh, shit. Should have known better.
Listen, you gotta get your hits in.
Yeah, you got... Especially with this asshole.
His wings. Now he has like a friend.
He's got a ghost self. Yo, fuck off, Pontiff Sullivan.
Yes.
Fuck that shit.
This is the kind of thing that like summons were made for.
Yeah. Bye, Endless.
That ruled.
Shout out to Endless.
Endless, really. I thought we were done for.
Yeah, I thought we were
gonna
done.
waste
Yeah, we
Endless.
used so many Endless flasks on this fight.
Listen, it was just 8 of them.
Yeah. Whew. All right.
Wow, what is the soul of Pontiff Sullivan says?
What is the soul of Pontiff Sullivan? So yeah, Pontiff Sullivan.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, right? Let's find out who this fucking Pontiff Sullivan bullshit is. He's gonna be over here, and he's gonna be right here. He's a little bullshit soul. Soul of Pontiff Sullivan, one of the twisted souls steeped in strength, used to acquire many souls for transpose, blah, blah, blah. Pontiff Sullivan of Irithyll imprisoned a god of the old royalty in the abandoned cathedral to be fed to the devourer.
Wow.
Pontiff
So-
Sullivan, Jesus Christ, man.
Would that have been like I mean, who's the only one left would be not Guinevere, but
No.
Gwendolyn?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, so here we got these weirdos who all kind of have a Gwendolyn vibe.
Oh yeah.
Like we got big Gwendolyn vibe from these giant statues. I don't remember what Gwendolyn's staff looks like. So I can't say for certain.
I'm not
But
sure.
Gwendolyn
But
did have these kind of robes, and he had little like tentacle feet.
What do we all think, everyone? Did Gwendolyn get fed to the devourer?
I know the answer.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I know the answer, Trevor. Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer.
Well, we will find out maybe next week. because I think we're done. two tense boss fights.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I will reveal. I realized I forgot to mention.
Oh.
I am out of town next week.
Yeah, next week is fucking Thanksgiving, of course. So I'm not doing Dark Souls next week. Whether or
it
not
just seems unfair.
Whether or not you're celebrating Thanksgiving, well, I hope whatever you do, you have a good time doing it, friends.
Yeah, you don't have to celebrate Thanksgiving. All you need is to see some friends and family.
All you need is to watch the dog show.
That's very true. The dog show is very good.
No,
just like before the Super Bowl, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, no, my goal is to watch the dog show. And that's
very well.
That's basically it.
Fantastic.
All right, we got a bunch of souls. We're gonna spend these souls. Okay, there we go. 30 and 30. Like that feels good.
That feels very good.
Yeah. Can I put no? Okay, so I got one more point. I'm gonna put that into. I'm gonna put that into it.
Boy, those were some tense boss fights.
Those were some tense ass boss fights.
Pontiff Sullivan really surprised me there.
Yeah. Where do I want to put this? You know what? I am going to put it into vigor because I want to get to like 44 vigor as quickly as possible.
Let's go.
Because we're going to start needing that to eat those hits. Because damn, the boys hit hard at this level. They're starting to at least. And we've got some tense ass boss fights coming up.
We do.
Soul of Pontiff Sullivan. We read the Soul of Pontiff Sullivan, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. He feeds the god to the devourer. Shit's real when you've got someone just called the devourer in a game full of things that do nothing but eat. Like if you think about it, Dark Souls, there's a lot of consumption going on.
Oh yeah. You're constantly eating souls.
Yeah, we're constantly eating souls. There are things that are constantly eating people, eating other creatures. Things are constantly getting at in Dark Souls. And yet we actually have a motherfucker just straight up referred to as the lowercase. That's what I kind of love. It's the lowercase d, but the devourer.
It's just the devourer. Yeah.
Returned, and so.
Let's see what Pontiff Sullivan. Okay, so we get two. We get the Profaned Greatsword and the Greatsword of Judgment. Look at that block attacks. Here we go, baby. Let's do it. Greatsword of Judgment, a ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's left hand, the sinister hand, representing the judgment of the moon, but with magic far closer to sorcery than any existing lunar power. Its dark blue hues deeper than the darkest moon, reflecting Sorcerer Sullivan's true nature.
Sorcerer Sullivan.
I love the thing here that we've got is that use of the word deeper than the darkest moon reflect Sorcerer Sullivan's true nature, so that he is of the abyss at this point.
Yeah, he's absolutely aligned with the abyss. Yes.
Assume stance to unleash dark magic. Use normal attack for a lunging thrust and strong attack to hit side sweeping wave. That's some bullshit that he hits you with.
That's cool.
Okay, ceremonial sword, profaned greatsword. A ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's right hand, representing the profaned flame, where we just came from. Long ago, when Sullivan was yet a young sorcerer, he discovered the profaned capital and an unfading flame below a distant tundra of Irithyll, and a burning ambition took root within him.
So, did he discover Yorm?
You know, that's a good question.
Because that would be the unfading flame.
Well, the unfading flame would be the profaned flame.
Well, yeah, but okay. So, are we thinking it's a flame and not the ember that we found?
The profaned flame is that, you know, that bowl that shoots fireballs at us.
Yes.
Everyone kind of is like the consensus is that is actually the profaned flame itself.
Interesting. Okay.
The profaned flame is a thing, like the chaos flame, and the first flame, and so on and so forth. But the profane flame is its own thing, where the lore people start bickering and differing and coming up with theory videos is like, what is the profane flame? There's some language that's like the profane flame fell through the profane capital, and so there's like this kind of, was it a comet, like was it a meteor that hit kind of thing,
Right.
There's also, Wolnir was a pyromancer. Did he create, there's other language that kind of you can massage into suggesting that Wolnir was the creator of the flame, the way the Witch of Irithyll was. So there's not the Witch of Irithyll, the Witch of Islith.
Did you say the Witch of Sullivan?
I said the Witch of Irithyll, and I'm just like, no, the other IY words.
There's a lot of Y's in this game, meaning it is completely aligned with people who spell like magic with a Y and stuff like that.
Magic with a Y? That's a new one.
Magic.
God.
They might. They're out there.
They're definitely out there. Y, or Greek I, which is my favorite thing in Spanish. Was learning that you call Y Y, which just means Greek I, because it is. It's.
I mean, that's very true.
That's what it is.
Right on Spanish.
But yeah. So we get some weird shit with Sullivan here because he's going with the dark, but then also the profane flame, which is different from the chaos flame. At least in such that it has a, the profane flame and the chaos flame, I'm pretty sure actually, because we get chaos separately here.
Okay.
Demons don't come from the profane flame.
No.
Other shit comes from the profane flame, I guess, that we don't really understand.
Well, is that where like we get like, humanity and stuff like that? Like, are we talking about chaos there, not...
No, because
that's chaos. You're right.
Yeah, because we get chaos. Chaos is demons, traces the tumultuous seedbed that birthed the beings known as demons. And then we get the dark, which is humans. Humans come from the dark. Demons come from the chaos flame, and then the profane flame is this other weird thing entirely. It's just kind of cursed. It's just a profaned flame, and I don't know that we get more of it. Like there was always a part of me that wanted to kind of go and collate all the weapons in all the items in the profane capital and just kind of like look through and kind of sift through and just like try and make some sense of where we were going with the profane capital, because it is interesting that we introduce yet another source of life force, of essence, if we will, and I don't know what the essential qualities of the profane flame are, or if it's explained, Yeah.
It seems deeply confounding. It's pretty interesting.
It is. It's one of those things that has always kind of just like bugged me. I do like I can't remember what item, like there is something that like some people are like, oh, it's actually like a comet fell through the earth and like that's the profane flame. Or that begat the profane flame or something like that. And that was always just cool to me because the idea of like, I mean, that brings us in line with Miyazaki's cosmic horror interests that are blossoming, especially blossoming at this time in the form of Bloodborne, and aspects of this game. And so it's like, okay, leading into Elden Ring, which is obsessed with like, cosmic forces and the celestial. So like there's a lot of things that could be going on there with that. Also,
it is interesting because it's also the place where it gets kind of confused since the chaos, both chaos and particularly dark, have that kind of cosmic horror element to them already.
Right. So
it gets very crowded all of a sudden.
Which then that becomes like because I have to talk about it on Tuesday, it's like kind of lodged in my brain. But like thinking about the caves of chaos from the Dungeons and Dragons module keep on the Borderlands, where it is over like in the attempt to introduce new dungeon masters and Dungeons and Dragons players to the concept of dungeon ecology and factionalism. you get a dungeon that has way too many competing and like aligned factions. You get a very crowded dungeon that like one of the chief complaints about it is why haven't they just killed each other? Like, why is there anyone in these caves? They should have all just killed each other by now.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
And then the interesting thing is we don't get a lot of jockeying for power between the dark and the chaos and the first flame. We get like, the first flame versus the chaos flame, the first flame kind of versus the dark, but like the dark and the chaos are never really aligning themselves. There's just all kinds of people tend to just kind of stick to their own, and Gwyn wants to pacify everything.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that is one thing this game really does well, is introduce the way that, or the ways that over time these factions have deepened, right? After, like, all these years after Gwyn, it has simply just gotten to the point where it's so much worse than it was during his time as, like, Lord of Cinder.
Yeah.
Welcome, host. Very well then taken.
You get one more level out of these souls. So let's go for it.
Let's go. I'm excited.
Me too. Yeah.
That's a fantastic get from our friend, Pontiff Sullivan.
Our Pontiff Sullivan friend who, god damn, he just fucking hits like a beast.
Farewell, Ashley.
That is the thing. Like you get the bosses in this game that do start dual wielding in ways that you can never.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like
they just have. There's a boss.
It's a beautiful dream.
There's a boss that we're going to fight coming up. It will probably be like 2 episodes from now, to be honest. But like, there's a boss we're gonna fight that is like one of the bosses that was like the kind of the one they showcased for this game when it was launched, and that just like is incredibly beautiful and haunting to watch, but also just absolutely just demolishes you because it's got so much reach and so much fluidity with its combos, and it dual wields like a motherfucker.
I mean, we've run across a lot of really difficult dual wielding people of late.
Yeah.
Probably like tracing back to our old friend the Fume Knight.
Yeah. Dual wielding, like when the AI gets to control it, and the AI can have its bespoke animation, is very powerful. It's less so in the hands of the player. Aside from the fact that you can just, at least with power stancing, you were able to really put the hurt on with just high damage. But here, you don't get that, and you don't get much beyond. Well, you can have 2 weapons that have, I guess, 2 different weapon arts, but.
I mean, for how fast that would deplete your FP.
The weapon arts in Dark Souls 3 are not as fully formed as the weapon arts in Elden Ring. Not by a long shot. But all right, Trevor, where can the people find you?
People can find me at No. It is unfortunately a busy week of recording corresponded with a busy week of production. So we are at a bit of a traffic jam. But since I'm away next week, that traffic jam will naturally resolve itself, and we'll have a bunch of really good stuff coming out, including the Angel's Egg episode. So check that out, patreon.com/NoCartridge. Yeah, I mean that's the main place I'm putting out stuff right now. Like I said on a podcast recently, I didn't realize when I took a break from the podcast, even for like a week or 2 or 3, I didn't realize what a thing it was to get like that behemoth up and rolling again. Doing something for a long time really builds up inertia, and inertia can be really helpful. But I think we're slowly rolling back into form. A couple of really fantastic episodes coming up. One, of course, thanks to Dia. And I'm excited. Check it out.
And you also got an episode with Austin Walker coming up, which
yep,
I
that's
think
right.
is
that's going to be posted pretty soon.
Particular interest to people who end up watching this Let's Play.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. We talk Waypoint. We briefly talk Philly sports.
See, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, talk about Waypoint, talk about Game Train, whatever. Let's get Austin and Trevor talking Philly sports. Let's go.
I was like, it would be so good. Like, I like tricked you on here just to sort of pitch my Philly sports podcast. Like, oh, if only I had the time. That would be great.
That's what I want. Yeah, go to patreon.com/nocartridge. Follow Trevor at No Cartridge or at Hagelbond and at No Cartridge on Twitter.
Wherever.
NoCartridge.busky.social if you're into the Blue Sky thing. And links are down in the description, of course. You can find me at DeLacina everywhere. You're already watching me on YouTube, so you know where to find that. Patreon.com/DeLacina. This month, Adventure Gamers Clubhouse, we're doing Eric the Unready, a Legend Entertainment interactive fiction/graphic adventure game. That's a weird one. Weird interface, weird time in graphic adventure history. And then for the continuing adventures we got Rancis Wint doing the Baldur's Gate 3 thing. We got Vesper Hesperides doing the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion thing, and both those are going to have some explosive stuff. I assume they're at at interesting pivot points in their narratives. So keep an eye out for them. $5 for the $5 patron level, and yeah, that's really it. Em and I wrapped Flower, Sun, and Rain. So keep an eye out for that. Trevor at some point,
which of course means it's time for me to step up.
Trevor's got to step up and finish Flower, Sun, and Rain so that we can then continue our Suda tradition. Started with our Silver Case podcast and do the Flower, Sun, and Rain podcast. And then, but Em and I will be back this Sunday to record the first episode of The Dagger of Ammon-Ra, the sequel to The Colonel's Bequest, the Sierra adventure game, the Laura Bow detective mystery game series, which promises to be a 1930s romp through a art museum.
I don't know if I've never heard of that.
It's a wild game. It's set in the 30s. It's as exactly as problematic as you think,
excellent,
and
fantastic.
Probably more so. We're playing the CD-ROM. We're playing the CD-ROM talkie version, so that neither Em nor I have to do any voices, because we're not going to voice the cartoonishly racist Chinese laundry guy.
Great.
Yeah, or the from what I remember, cartoonishly racist black janitor.
Oh my God.
There's also a cartoonishly racist Egyptian man.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
at least it's a video game from the period of time where we all thought that was.
Yeah, it is.
For some reason.
It is some next level bullshit, but it is a classic of adventure games. It actually does some interesting things, and we are going to just soldier through and because sometimes you just have to read problematic media and acknowledge that it's got problems. That's what you do.
It's more fun to acknowledge that it has problems and still read it.
Yeah.
That's my current old man opinion.
Yeah, because everything's got problems. Come on,
Yeah, really,
be real
come
here.
on, yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna call it there. Remember, everyone, always for the best in this, the best of all possible souls. Whatever you do next week, do it well. Be safe. Be good. Stay masked. And free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Yeah, would you believe that you only died 4 times?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It was all to Yorn.
I can't believe
Yorn.
that.
You got Yorn 4 times.
But I fell that one time.
And you fell, so you got Yorn 3 times.
I got Yorn 3 times and I fell once.
Yorn, yeah, exactly.
Damn, only 4
I know.
deaths.
It feels like so much more because Yorn was so brutal.
It felt like so much more brutal, but I guess I just got really low on health and chugged Estus a lot.